Hey guys, my name is Shumkesh and today in this video I will be talking to you guys about Samsung Galaxy S10. So I made a post on Instagram recently asking you guys what phone should I give my impressions of next, and I was confused between the Mi 9 and the Samsung Galaxy S10. Well, turns out all of you guys wanted me to make one for both. So this is one of the videos that I'm uploading right now, which is about the Samsung Galaxy S10. A similar video has already been uploaded right now about the Mi 9 too, and if you are interested in that phone, the link would be up here. Take a look at that video and you'll get more information about the Mi 9 too. Anyways, returning to the Samsung Galaxy S10, it was released yesterday, 20th of February. It was launched with 4 variants. One of them was the Samsung Galaxy S10e, the Samsung Galaxy S10, Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and the special 5G edition, about which we do not have really a lot of information right now. So we'll just focus on the 3 variants that have already been confirmed as of now. So first of all, let us talk about what's common in all the variants of the Samsung Galaxy S10. Well, as it goes, the Samsung Galaxy S10, all of the variants have the Snapdragon 855 processors at some regions, and in other regions where they won't be launching with the 855, they would have the Exynos 9820 chipset, which is obviously the latest version from Samsung. Other than that, and this is a note to everyone who says that they couldn't manage to get a headphone jack on the smartphone because of the fact that they had very little space, all of the 3 variants have a headphone jack. Now these have Infinity O displays, which means that they have Super AMOLED panels which run along the whole panel of the front of the devices. And for the S10 and the S10 Plus, these are edge-to-edge screens, and even though they had that, they were able to manage to put in a headphone jack along with an expandable storage option for all 3 of these devices. Anyways, coming back to the devices, all of them, as I already stated, have Infinity O displays, which means that they really just have punch holes inside of them rather than the notch display that we are getting used to and we saw along with 2018. While the Samsung Galaxy S10e and the regular edition have single front-facing cameras, so a single circular hole, the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus has dual front-facing cameras, and that means that it has more of an oval, more of an ellipse than really a circle. Samsung says that they had to be laser precise in getting these holes right, because even a little bit of variance in the cutting of these precise holes could cause the entire display to be dysfunctional. So that's amazing. That's what I guess you are paying for, and we'd come to the price really soon. Other than that, some other common features that all of these devices would have would be the One UI, which is Samsung's new UI. It's seemingly, and what I've seen reviews of other people, is really good, much better than what Samsung was running up till now. Another very good thing that all of these devices have is the fast wireless charging connectivity. So you have fast wireless charging for all of these, which is 15-watt charging, and you have reverse charging, what we saw in the Mate 20 Pro in all 3 of them again, but it is obviously much slower than the fast charging that you get from a pod, and so you get only 9 watts of reverse fast charging. First of all, let's talk about the Samsung Galaxy S10e. So on the rear, it has 2 camera sensors. One is the ultra wide angle camera sensor, and another one is a wide angle camera sensor. No primary camera, both of them are wide angle, but one of them is ultra wide and the other one is wide. The camera, just as in the Samsung Galaxy S10 and the S10 Plus, is capable of recording ultra slow motions, 960 fps at 720p, so again that's a good thing. A few things which are noticeably different in the S10e than the Samsung Galaxy S10 and the S10 Plus are primarily the fact that it has a normal fingerprint scanner compared to the Samsung Galaxy S10 and the S10 Plus, which would have ultrasound fingerprint scanner, which will be under the display. And other than that, this S10 and the S10 Plus would have edge-to-edge display, while this is just an infinity display, so it won't run along the edge, it's a flat display. Now coming to the technical specifications of all of these smartphones, primarily, again talking about the S10e first, it has a 5.8-inch display, Super AMOLED Samsung display. You're going to be having one of the best displays in the market, obviously. You're going to have 6GB and 128GB RAM plus ROM option, or an 8GB plus a 256GB RAM plus ROM option for the S10e, and it would have a battery backup of 3100 mAh. Although it is a little less compared to the S10 and the S10 Plus, it still has the reverse charging feature in case you need it anyways. All of these smartphones by the way have displays which have pixel densities of greater than 500 pixels, so you're not gonna notice a lot of difference in any of them anyways. It's just the size. While the Samsung Galaxy S10e comes at 5.9 inches, this one comes at 5.8 inches, sorry. And this one comes at 6.1 inches. Except for that, it has again 2 options. 8GB plus 128GB or 8GB plus 256GB internal storage options, 3400 mAh battery inside of it again, and reverse charging, everything enabled. Talking about this S10 Plus, it comes with a 6.4-inch display, the biggest of these categories. It has two options, and be prepared to be ridiculed because the first option, the first option is 8GB of RAM along with 256GB of internal storage or half a terabyte, 512GB of internal storage. That's ridiculous, I know. Listen to the other option. The other one has 12GB of RAM along with 1 terabyte of internal storage. I don't know why. I just don't know why. These are just flex machines at this point of time. Yeah, that's basically it. Mind you, you also have an option to expand all of these storages by a capacity of 512GB more. So you basically can have the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus's higher end variant, the 12GB plus 1 terabyte model, expanded to 512GB via micro SD, and then you have just a smartphone with 1.5 terabyte of internal storage. Yeah, but anyways, that's basically it for what I was able to cover up and research about for the Samsung Galaxy S10 and the whole series around it. So these smartphones are supposed to be released on 8th of March. They will be shipping on 8th of March, and pre-ordering for all of these have already started from today, 21st of February, so you can go ahead and pre-order them if you have that much of money, in which case you might also want to check out my Patreon. It's in the description down below. Other than that, the price expectancy here in India for the S10e, starting with that, is around 60 to 65,000 rupees, something equivalent to what we had for the iPhone XR. That's basically a parallel competitor for the iPhone XR at this point in time. Talking about the S10, it is supposed to come at a price tag of around $75 to $80,000, so that's a little bit higher. But the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus is supposed to go above 85,000 rupees. Wow, 85,000 rupees. So who are we kidding? That's a lot of money. And I'm expecting the 12GB model to come somewhere around like 90, 95, something ridiculous like that, what we saw for iPhone XS Max or something like that. So that's that. That's basically it for what I had for you guys for the Samsung Galaxy S10 in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Do hit the thumbs up button if you did, do hit the subscribe button if you did, and if you want to help me plan the next videos, if you want to see behind the scenes, and if you want to take a deeper look into what I have been experiencing in my life, you can go ahead and check out my Instagram channel. I would leave a link in the description. So that's that. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Shubham Kejriwal, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.